covert enemy turned ally of the Avengers.
Like quiet
And
again all of a sudden.
Widowmaker, the deadly but unwitting adversary of Overwatch.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
I mean, Black Widow
death
wins.
Battle.
Now, are they?
100%.
How deep in the comics are they going here? Because Black Widow is a super soldier in the comics.
Yeah,
she has a Russian version of the serum.
Black Widow wins.
Can Widowmaker even contend with that? Is
think so.
Widowmaker just a person?
I don't know.
Or does she have heightened things?
We're
I
about
don't
to
know.
find out. I don't know too much into her lore.
I don't either at all.
Romanov, more commonly known as the anglicized Natasha Romanoff,
The
is one of
anglicized,
the
got
more
him.
curious members of the legendary Avengers.
Yeah, unlike most of them, she doesn't have any ridiculous superpowers. And she even started out as a bad guy.
Like many secret
Not necessarily
agents,
true.
Natasha's past is a mystery.
Well, I guess.
One account claims she
Well,
was
no, that is
raised
wrong.
by a soldier named Ivan Petrovich, who
Ivan
taught her the
Petrovich.
art of combat. His teachings were so affluent that Natasha was kidnapped by an order of assassins. known
Widowmaker
as
might
the
have weird
Hand,
enhancements. She
intending
might.
to train
Probably
her
does.
as their master assassin.
Luckily, Wolverine and Captain Boy Scout rescued her, but she eventually
Wait, Wolverine
put her
helps
talents to use
rescue her?
working for the
I guess.
KGB and becoming a famous ballerina.
However,
Yep.
the most likely story was that Petrovich admitted a young Natasha to a secret Soviet program called the Black Widow Ops.
From the
there,
Red
in
Widow.
the infamous Red Room, Natasha was trained to be the deadliest spy in the world.
Yep.
She learned all sorts of stealth, assassination, and martial arts techniques, including the newly invented Sambo style, which
Calling it right now, Widowmaker does a little venom thing, which I'm assuming is a poison. It will have zero effect on Natalia because she is immune to all poisons, period, and immune to all diseases.
Cool.
She can never get sick.
is basically like street fighting
Cheating,
judo
okay.
mixed with the craziest grappling moves ever. Like, how does she even do that?
It's just a wrestling head scissors.
magic.
It's not hard.
She learned dozens of
I'll do it
other
right now,
martial
stand up.
arts, including karate, Muay
I don't see how that's hard.
Thai, Aikido, and Kung Fu.
And she's mastered all sorts of weaponry, becoming an expert marksman. Damn, sign me up for the spider.
And I believe she's also currently
Don't
dead
get the
in
wrong
Marvel.
idea. The Red
current Black
Room
Widow's a clone.
was brutal. Natasha was brainwashed, literally programmed with false memories, which included her days as a ballerina. She was even forced to duel other members to the death. Crazy to think about considering how much went into each one's training,
It's called
but
wires.
all the more to transform her into the ultimate stone-cold spy, codenamed Black Widow.
Even though they're
Yeah,
all Black
sometimes
Widows.
that's what you gotta do if you want to be a winner. When I was a kid, Mama
Wiener.
Boomstick trained me and some friends to eat over 60 hot dogs in 10 minutes. I was the only one who survived.
That's wow.
You should see it coming out.
Well,
No, thank
while
you.
Natasha was
That's
plentifully
such a good
so
on her own,
dope.
she got one more gift from the Red Room.
A super soldier serum.
There we go,
Because
good.
at the time, everyone and their dog was trying to make the next Captain America. But she wound up with the knockoff dollar store version.
Yeah.
Because the Nazis decided to kill the only person in the world who knew how to make it. Seriously,
Facts.
what was this guy thinking?
Even still, she received some impressive
Freaking Russians,
benefits,
man.
It gives her, like,
including a
peak
beyond
human, I
Olympic
think.
level physique, inhuman resistance to
Oh, it's inhuman,
poison
okay.
and disease, and slowed aging,
So she gets
She's like
to keep her
100.
good looks for over a century.
and run up to 35 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's pretty good. too.
Usain Bolt's top
As
speed
the
is
Black
27.
Widow, Natasha quickly proved her dominance over her peers, soon becoming the KGB's top operative. Taking on the most perilous of missions, it wasn't long until she found herself face to face with an adversary who proved her match, Iron Man.
Hey, when it takes
it's
a
Iron
super
Man.
suit with
Iron
enough
Man's,
munition to
yeah.
wipe out a whole city to stop you, you know you're pretty good at what you do.
To destroy Iron Man and his team of Avengers, Black Widow recruited Hawkeye and attempted to sway him to the dark side. But to her surprise, the exact opposite happened.
Yeah, it turns out Hawkeye is so goddamn handsome that he literally love-struck the brainwashing out of her.
And so,
Nice.
Black Widow betrayed her country to
misogynistic
become an
comics.
ally
So that's
of
what
the
actually
Avengers.
happens to make her
And while keeping
swap.
up with the likes of Iron Man and Thor is no easy feat, she held her own not just with her amazing talents, but also her plethora of gear and gadgets.
Where does she keep them all in that bodysuit? It's like super tight. I mean, not that I'm complaining or anything, but the logistics are baffling.
Well, not
The
only is her
logistics
suit
are baffling.
composed of an
True.
abnormally durable Kevlar, she has several gadgets hidden within her gauntlets. The Widow's line is a retractable grappling hook that lets her swing like Spider-Man. Cartridges
Just
of
like
tear gas pellets and
Widowmaker.
explosives serve obvious purposes. And then there's the Widow's Bite.
What, like a spider bite? And how's that supposed to... Wow, that was pretty Shocking, Wiz. Broke your glasses, idiot. I don't know. I should have seen this coming.
Even without the KGB, Black Widow remains one of the top assassins in the world. She's so skilled with a sniper rifle,
20
she
plus
could
hour
cut
knockout
Hawkeye's
duration. Jesus.
bowstring while he's in mid-shot, forcing him to miss his target.
Oh, God.
To put
Okay.
this in perspective, the average thickness of compound bowstring is about 1/100th of an inch thick. That's as thin as a fingernail. And she made this shot
Wow.
from hundreds of feet away.
She's quick enough to easily dodge point-blank gunfire, skilled enough to defeat 100 men by herself, and strong enough to snap a guy's neck with just one kick.
Pretty impressive, as it takes around
There's
600
no
pounds
way.
of force to break the human neck.
She's so goddamn tough.
There's
She's
no way
taken a
Widowmaker
grenade to the
wins.
face from a
I
few
don't think
feet
so.
away, and she was fine. She fell 4 stories through a mounted sign into a car, and she was fine. So much for that super serum being dollar store junk, right?
Yeah.
Well, this durability extends
Make a
beyond
3-mile sniper shot.
After all, she doesn't exactly
Once
have
lifted and
bulletproof
wielded
skin
Mjolnir.
or anything like that.
Worthy.
Oh, she was
Rather,
worthy?
She
Yep.
possesses a staggering
That's why I remember in the first Avengers movie when they're all gathered around to lift it, and she's like, I don't need to know. Because in the comic, she is worthy. And that's why like it budges when Cap does it, because he's also worthy.
Yeah.
As we saw later. Spoiler.
strong
Yeah,
drive
right.
to survive, no matter what.
Yeah, like the time when she had to go through intensive surgery while she was still conscious.
Just imagine.
No, thank
she
you.
felt every cut, every pull, every movement as the surgeon sliced open her stomach and sewed up her
That's the
insides.
big Scotty don't.
Despite
Yeah.
the incredible pain throughout this entire
Could you
ordeal,
imagine? Bro,
which
that's one of my
quite
worst
lasted
fears.
Several hours.
Yeah.
For her own
Hayden
sake,
Christensen was in a
she
movie like
could
that.
not move
Yeah.
a muscle.
That'd be freaking terrifying.
I'm gonna throw up. Oh, that reminds me of my vasectomy. Oh,
But even alongside the Avengers,
Maybe, though.
Speaking of which, Black Panther 2's this weekend.
while the stories of many world-class assassins
Wait, this isn't
often
John
carry
Wick.
a truckload of baggage, few are quite as heartbreaking as the case of Amélie Lacroix.
Okay, cool. Because
That's
I actually
even
don't know her
more true than you
backstory.
think,
Lacroix.
but we'll get
Great
there.
name.
Growing up, Amélie never aspired or
French.
trained for combat. In fact, she devoted much of her life to becoming a world-renowned ballerina in Paris, France.
Huh, the parallel.
I've noticed it's almost a requirement for all badass assassins to be ballerinas or something.
John Wick was a
So,
ballerina.
I started working on a few moves myself.
What? Wait, hold on.
Doc,
Amelie's husband, however, was a key figure for Overwatch, a global peacekeeping organization
Oh, no, she was married.
spearheading operations against a terrorist group called Talon.
Talon tried over and over to kill this guy, but they just couldn't pull it off. So instead, they kidnapped Amelie. Damn. Not
Oh.
cool.
Thankfully, Overwatch
Oops.
quickly rescued her, and life returned to normal.
Except now she's a double
Or
agent.
did it? Nope. Because out of nowhere, Amelie killed her hubby in his sleep.
Turns out, the kidnapping wasn't just a simple ransom or attempted lure. Talon ruthlessly subjected Amelie to intense neurological reconditioning,
Are these comics?
molding her into the perfect
I know there's
brainwashed
a new
sleep
comic
ring.
series.
Right,
read all
because she
this.
was sleeping next to him in their bed, and then bam, first kill.
Why is she blue all of a
Sleeper
sudden?
agent.
Right, sure. She returned to Talon to complete their psychological and physiological reconfiguration process.
Wow, okay.
When all was said and done,
Crazy.
Amélie Lacroix was no more.
Lacroix.
In her place stood
Lacroix.
the cold-hearted assassin known as Widowmaker.
And she made herself a widow,
I
too.
get why she's called Widowmaker, though it is kind of weird that the widow she was making
Yeah, it was herself.
was her.
Brilliant deduction, Boopstick.
I've seen this video, this is
Widowmaker
cool.
embodies the
seen this?
cold-hearted
Oh,
killer
yeah.
trope so well, it's actually literal. Talon's experiment slowed her heart rate and suppressed her emotions, turning her into an actual cold-blooded killing machine. Hence
That's
the
cool.
cold blue skin.
That's
Okay, that
not
makes
really
sense.
a thing, is it? Turning your skin blue like that? Oh, I just figured she was the girl Smurf all grown up. Gotta be some trauma.
What a bad
There's
life for the
actually a pretty
Smurfette.
easy way to turn your skin blue. You just need to drink some
Whoa.
colloidal silver.
Is it safe?
Oh, yeah, sure, no doubt. It's 100% non-toxic silver.
Okay, bottoms up.
Anyway, the blue makeover wasn't just
What?
a show. With her heart rate down, her body's movements and vibrations are highly reduced.
The blood pulsing through your hands
So
can actually
she's the
bump up
ultimate
your shot.
sniper.
It's not by a lot, but when you're aiming at something 1,000 yards away,
Can she hit something
even
3
a
miles
tiny
away,
bit
though?
of movement matters.
This might not sound too difficult until you consider that a typical human heart rate in a stressful situation can exceed 100 beats per minute. A perfect sniper has to time their shots between almost 2 beats per second.
So even though she started pretty late, Widowmaker skipped years of killing people's school with just this one little tweak.
My
Talon's
God.
manifesto is that humanity is made stronger through conflict. And so Widowmaker was taught a variety of different combat and covert techniques to be ready for any violent possibilities.
She's
Was that her in
ridiculously
Doomfist?
athletic. Just look
Yeah,
at her
that was
go.
Doomfist.
And she's got plenty of handy tools to help her kill
Doomfister.
people even faster.
She carries a grappling hook with a 65-foot cable, perfect for getting
Jesus.
around any terrain in an instant.
65
Her
effing feet.
venom mines stick to most surfaces, and after being triggered by movement, release a deadly toxin.
It doesn't
And give her
matter.
a ping in her funny-looking spider helmet.
That's Widowmaker's recon visor. Basically multi-screen
She's so
super
cool
goggles.
looking.
They provide infrared sight that spots heat signatures through walls.
A Sigma ball's
and
in there already?
transmits multiple feeds.
Then there's her signature weapon, the one, the only, Widow's Kiss. It may look like an oversized SMG, but with a click of a button, it turns into a badass sniper rifle.
A really cool design.
As a sniper, this
Why are
baby
you
can
snapping
fire at 4
your
different
gut?
levels of power. A fully charged shot hits 10 times stronger than a standard one, making the Widow's Kiss one of the deadliest rifles in the world. Unless you're wearing some
freaking
really
Overwatch
heavy armor,
1, bro.
it'll kill pretty much anyone with just one shot. Whiz, build me one now.
Yeah, with your luck, your hand will probably get stuck in one of the moving parts, and I'll have to be the one to amputate it and build you a mechanical replacement. Yeah, I'm in.
You don't know that.
That's a great movie. 127 hours.
Widowmaker is one of Talon's top agents and has the feats to prove it. She's taken on
Oh, that
Overwatch
Reaper
members
thing is cool.
multiple times.
Survives a
effortlessly
shot to the
defeating some
head.
of their own
Jesus.
top agents, like fellow sniper Anna Amari, whose
Oh yeah, that's right.
cybernetic
She's the one
eye
who
can
shot
see
Anna.
Kept pace with Tracer's blinks.
Yeah, dude.
Took
Defeated
a hit
Tracer.
from Doomfist's gauntlet, shot Anna's eye through her scope. Oh my goodness.
Knocked out a man with one punch. Defeated Tracer, Takartha, Mondada, and Anna Amari. I don't know who the middle two people are. Or is that one person? Takartha Mondada. I don't know who that is.
Takartha Mondada.
That has to be like already an Overwatch character?
Yeah, I'm trying to think who it is.
But I'm not sure they were quite so thorough. In fact, every Christmas, a certain blue-skinned woman can be found leaving a
Aw.
rose at her late husband's grave. So maybe, just maybe, Amelie isn't quite gone for good.
X-Core, she did though. So you're wrong.
Yeah. And haven't you seen
Got
Saving
him.
Private Ryan?
All right, the combatants are set, and we
Come on.
run the data through
That's
all
historical
possibilities.
facts.
That happened in that? I don't remember that.
Yeah, you remember when Vin
The
Diesel
internet
dies?
is a complex.
Oh, he gets shot through the scope?
Well, when that scene when Vin Diesel gets shot, he finds the sniper and shoots that sniper. Their sniper shoots their sniper through the eye, through the scope. Yeah, that's historical fact.
It was in a movie. It's got to be real. Dumb.
I don't see why you can't. I mean, it doesn't. It does not make sense that you couldn't do that.
Shoot someone through their scope in the
Yeah,
eye.
why not? Just a little glass.
Oh, I already hate this video.
Dude, it's Black Widow.
Kill it. Damn it.
Little do you know that's actually Black Widow on the back of that motorcycle
That's
right now.
each of them. Somehow they're animorphs.
Who do you think's winning this?
Black Widow.
I don't know, man. We see some weird
Man, this
stuff.
animation's fantastic.
I'm gonna say Widowmaker.
Think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna call it.
Surely not Widowmaker.
Je te vois.
Why didn't you just shoot her? She's the one that had the gun.
That doesn't make sense.
Why would she shoot that though?
They're gonna. Wow.
Just moves the trajectory just a little. See, look at that. Just did it again.
She
Boom.
missed.
It's finished. Rendezvous immediately.
It's over. That'd be nuts.
Rendezvous. Immediately. Yeah, she's just murking.
Yeah, she don't care. She's not even looking while she's shooting.
You don't have to.
That was cool. Yeah, Widow don't care though.
See, that's a trope that I don't like.
No damn. Running. What? Cars blowing up?
For no apparent reason whatsoever.
Yeah. Shot him in the gas tank.
Does not matter.
Trying
I
to
love it.
escape me. No chance.
dos. Italia Romano. No, of course, we just do that. Yep. Smart.
Was that on an episode of Mythbusters or something, X-Core? I feel like that's like Mythbuster stuff you're talking there.
Sniper shot.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Comic book widow.
Turn around. They
What?
put the sound in it.
You think you
That
can
should have no
sneak up
effect.
on me?
She's BSing right now.
I'm a goddamn Avenger.
Ooh, right in the FAMAS.
Oops, she's bleeding.
That was a cool shot.
Ooh!
No shot.
I called it. No, there's no way.
Ooh, the headbutts.
Ooh!
Of course, she did that.
Ooh, she gonna rip her head off?
I can't survive.
This is a trope I hate.
Nice theory. Let's test it.
Oh,
Dang!
yeah, as I thought.
Ripped her head off. The Widowmaker. The Widowmaker.
Trope I hate is when the characters
Danya.
laying on the ground and they're reaching for something and the assailant doesn't see them reaching and just lets them grab it. No, I hate that.
Damn!
The winner is
Also
Black
get the screen
Widow.
behind them.